What is good with the YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it, Real Talk Boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again. How will AJ react when Francis lands that big punch? Now, notice I said when. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. In the course of 10 rounds, both of them will be hit flush. No doubt about it. But how will they react? More importantly, how will AJ react? Now, Anthony Joshua has been dropped multiple times and hurt multiple times. The first time I ever seen him in trouble was against Klitschko. And he reacted great. He got up, he pulled himself together, and he came back to beat the Russian, to become unified heavyweight champion. And he was younger then. The confidence that he had then is now a little bit different than now. Even though I feel like AJ is getting his confidence back up to where he was before when he was younger. His confidence level was a little different. But he composed himself and he came back. And he got Klitschko out of there. That was a great fight. Now, ever since then, knockdowns have been pretty bad for AJ. It's been hard for him to recover. It's been hard for him to continue the confidence during the fight after being dropped. Now, when Andy dropped him, it was a shot on the ear. And he never recovered. But he had a lot of pressure on him that fight. But pressure is either going to bust your pipes or it's going to create a diamond. And that night against Andy Ruiz, the pipes busted, so to speak. And he didn't recover well. So, how do I think AJ is going to react to a punch landed flush by Francis Ngannou? I don't know. I don't think he's going to react too well to it. Because Ngannou's a big guy. A big, strong guy. And when you put him up strength-wise against the guys that did drop AJ, I believe that there's a world of difference. So, I'm a little worried about that. Even though here late, as time go on, I feel like AJ is going to win this fight. I'm getting more confidence that AJ is going to win this fight. But Ngannou, I feel like, is going to react better to Anthony Joshua's punches landed than AJ would Francis. Because Francis is used to getting hit with much smaller gloves by guys just as big as him and just as strong as him. And I think the ability to take that type of trauma to the head is going to lean towards Francis Ngannou because of the fact that the small gloves he's been hit with in the UFC. One of the few things that is good about getting hit with small gloves, because I can only imagine boxing gloves on Ngannou probably feel like pillows over his hands. Like, what is these big old things? You know what I'm saying? I'm used to these little old, what are they? 8-ounce glove, 4-ounce gloves, something like that. So I really feel like he's going to be able to absorb more impact than Anthony Joshua. But y'all got to understand this, man. And Ngannou, I understand he's a mixed martial artist turned boxer. But you got to understand the power that this man holds. Now, does power hold up against skill? Majority of the time, no, it doesn't. But power can bring you through. So, I'm hoping that AJ and his team are working thoroughly on defense. How to turn with those punches to take some spark out of it. How to block those punches. How to evade those punches. Stay out of the line of fire. That would be my sole focus in training camp if I was training Anthony Joshua and how to fight better on the inside, to be more aggressive on the inside. Because I feel like if Francis catches Anthony Joshua with a flush punch, man, it might be night-night. It might be night-night. So the defense has to be on point. Has to be. And also for Ngannou, because AJ has power too. But then again, like I said, Francis is used to getting hit with smaller gloves. So getting hit with these big gloves to Francis probably ain't much at all. But this is heavyweights we talking about, people. And we all know one punch can change the fight. Francis Ngannou has come a long way in a short time. And I don't care what anybody says or how much hate gets thrown his way. He had an amazing fight with Tyson Fury, which lets me know that the fight with AJ is not going to be an easy task for AJ whatsoever. I hope he doesn't look past him. I hope he's preparing for him. I feel like he is. And I'm hoping this wasn't a wrong choice, because it could possibly be the wrong choice. But I feel like as time goes on, I feel like AJ is going to seal the deal and get the victory. And Francis is making money, man. Francis is making mad money. I guarantee you, in his first fight, I can't guarantee you, I take that back, but I'm pretty sure his first fight with Tyson Fury, he made probably the most he's ever made in his career fighting in the UFC. You know, and I made a video about this, and my man Blood Corpse was like, UFC, they ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And boxing is dying. That might be the case, man, but boxing is paying fighters, I feel like, way more than the UFC and Dana White's paying his fighters. And I think it would be a smart idea for a handful of these fighters in mixed martial arts who are good with their hands to transfer over and transition into boxing if they want to make more money. But your heart is where your heart's at. You know what I'm saying? If you are solely a mixed martial artist and that's where you belong, then stay there. But if you're tired of getting underpaid and you want to get paid and you got good hands, make that transition, man. Francis, off the top, is a prime example. What's my man's name? Lord, I just drew a blank. Conor McGregor is another prime example. How much did he make fighting Floyd? You think he ever made that much in the UFC in one fight? No, sir. I'm just saying. I'm looking forward to this fight. It's going to be a lot better than what people think. I think it's going to be a lot more competitive than people think. AJ, be set and ready, baby. I really feel like as time goes on, you're going to win this fight. But time will tell, and we will see. Just be ready, man. Your defense has to be on point. Best believe that. What's your opinion? I want to know. Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all. Fear none. God bless. Till next time, Real Talk Boxing. I'm up and I'm out here, baby. Bye, y'all.